Okay, good morning. I am going to show you some shortcuts to getting this boomerang effect. I'm using DaVinci Resolve. You can do most of this in any editing program you want. You'll just kind of have to figure out how to do it. I am using a speed ramp plugin that I sell that only works for DaVinci. So this is the boomerang with motion blur, and I can do this in 30 seconds, which I'll demonstrate in just a minute. So the first trick that I want to show you is this is the clip. Actually, here's the raw clip. I've duplicated it and I already speed ramped this one. So first of all, if you want, the easiest way to do a boomerang is just create a clip. Sorry, let me just turn that off. Create a clip and speed ramp it. So there's the clip. Now I'm going to hold down with DaVinci, I'll hold down the Alt or Option key, drag it over, that duplicates it. I'm going to compound it using a keyboard shortcut, and then I'm going to hit R for retime and click reverse speed. Boom. So I have just created the second half of that. So it's just a duplicated and reversed clip. Now I want to add motion blur. I have shortcuts for that also. Let me go ahead and just grab both of these clips. I want to hit C to compound them. For motion blur in DaVinci Resolve, you have to render in place. So I'm going to do that real quick. It takes about 2 seconds. There we go. It's rendered. Now I'm going to open it up into the color page. And I have a preset node tree that I use. Let me just clean this up so you can see it. So I have all kinds of effects here that are already built in. All I have to do is turn them on. So this is the second part of this huge tip, is take the stuff that you do all the time. For instance, you'll see here I've got sharp 45, 46, 47, 48. That's just if I want to add sharpness, different amounts of sharpness. I just turn on the node and I've got it. I also have a motion blur node. I just turn that on, that automatically is going to add the motion blur that I want. So you'll see here, if I just pause that, you can see there's been motion blur added. Above the clip, there's a little red line that will render itself out here in just a second. It'll turn blue. And now it's blue, so I can show it to you. So that's how you add motion blur in about 5 seconds. And that's the entire process. Now, just to show you how quick this can be once you've got it all dialed in, you've got the right programming and the right presets. I'm going to kind of talk my way through this, but this is going to happen pretty quick. So I'm going to hit C to compound it. I'm going to drag my speed ramp plug-in on there. I need to trim the end of that clip. Speed ramping is done. I'm going to drag that over. I'm going to hit R for reverse. I'm going to compound that. I am going to render in place. Rendered. I'm going to the color page, apply my color thing, turn on my motion blur, and that's it. That was about 30 seconds. And you can see the red line is still there. It needs just a second to render out. But you just watched me in 30 seconds take that raw clip, and here's the played out version. And so hopefully you saw something here today that will give you ideas of how to spice up your videos a little bit, and it doesn't have to be super time consuming. And if you're interested in that speed ramper plugin, it only works for DaVinci. It's speedramper.com. And if you type in launch 15, all caps launch 15, you'll get 15% off. It's expensive, but it saves a lot of time. So that's it. Hope you learned something today. Feel free to ask questions in the comments.